Hello, this is Pastor Manning. Thank you for joining our podcast. I'm bringing you what I call a Friday Musing, being published out here on Friday, the one day of the week I take off, and just had maybe a little bit of unusual thoughts that I have entitled Contemplations on a Fish. I almost always in the podcast teach some truth. Usually Bible truths, Bible verses, that sort of thing. But my wife has a fish. It is a betta fish. I bought it for her. She was wanting it. She fixed up a nice little bowl for it. Our grandchildren named it Sonic. And so it's Sonic, the betta fish. Of course, they're a colorful fish and such. As I was sitting and looking at the fish, I was just thinking about it. And that fish in its little bowl there has its own little world surrounded by the world that I'm sitting in. And I got to thinking about it, contemplating this fish, and I thought, well, from where the fish is, it has its own little world, and it's looking out at me, and my world surrounds it. And I thought about these things with the fish, and I hope you'll just take them in the good humor and a little bit unusual thinking that they are. Here's what I thought when I looked at this fish. He was at the edge of the bowl there looking at me, and I at him. And I thought this: he cannot live in my world, the world of air, the world of land. I cannot live in his, the world of water. His world must have some of my world. If it didn't, he would die. That water he's in has to have oxygen for it. My world must have some of his world, or both I and my world would perish. The water is essential for everything that sustains the life that I live. So his world has to have some of my world, and my world has to have some of his world. His world, that bowl with water in it, is surrounded by my world. And my world, as I sit and breathe the air, is surrounded by his. There's water in any direction I would go, I'll run into a body of water. There's water above me in the atmosphere and even in space. There's water below me in the earth and in the ground and the waters of the deep that are in there. So his world is surrounded by mine, and my world is surrounded by his. The same Creator made both of us. The same Creator takes pleasure in us fulfilling the reason and purpose why we were created. And yet, each of us both have a particular place where we can flourish, and we have always before us the evidence of our frailty and our dependence on our Creator's good hand to keep us alive. Like I said, just some unusual thoughts, but it's really interesting to think about that fish and his world, and from his perspective, if fish have perspective, what my world must be like. Hope you enjoy the Friday music. God bless you. Have a great day.